For most of us, a couple of blue flag beaches, warm, crystal clear seas and guaranteed summer sun is enough. But not for the bargain Brits of Benidorm. These holidaymakers want cheap booze, big food and free fun served up 24/7.
You get pints of lager for €1.
You can have a breakfast for £1.50. What more do you need to say about that? It's just cheap, cheap, cheap.
But to live here and make a mint without ending up skint, you need to put the hours in.
The reality of working in Benidorm is it's a 6-day week. You usually get 1 day off, if that.
But one thing makes it all worthwhile.
The weather.
Sun.
The sun.
The sun's shining.
The sun.
Benidorm is like the most horrendously good place you will ever visit on planet Earth.
That's why there'll always be bargain-loving Brits in the sun. In tonight's episode, there's new skippers sailing the Showboat.
That's made me feel all tearful. I brought lumps in my throat.
Did you really get any say in it, Gary?
Not as far.
A serious staffing situation.
Go on, I'm sick here, I've had enough.
And a large litter of lovely pups for dog lover Linda.
And that's when the fun begins, the pooing and the peeing and the chewing and the...
Think Benidorm, think party. In the past year, a record number of Brits have been drawn to the mega Mediterranean Mecca for a massive laugh.
A night out here is just like laugh, laugh, laugh. It's just a bundle of laughs. We've never stopped laughing. I've got a joy.
But for some 30,000 Brits, this isn't a place to party. It's a place you need to work as hard as you can to earn that sunshine dream life.
The idea is to know that you're living here and working here. It's not a holiday. So you just do what you do at home.
And bar owner Dave Dennis knows all about that. After 9 years grafting all hours to provide for his partner Claire and 2-year-old son Jamie, he took a chance to buy his dream bar in the heart of Benidorm.
Ta-da! No, I actually quite like it.
Yeah?
The opening night was a massive success.
Blown away. Couldn't have wanted more. This time next year I might be a millionaire.
So, is he a millionaire?
The bar's doing real well at night times. We're smashing it, yeah. I mean, we're getting the stags and hens in, we're having a real good atmosphere. In the daytimes, I'm struggling. See, it's just empty. Middle of the day, no one in it.
And he's tried everything to get them in.
We've tried the cocktail menu. I mean, that does OK, but still people come in and want half a pint. We've tried a carvery, but just still didn't get a massive turnout.
Anything else?
I've tried sort of a gastro pub-style menu, and people just still wanted a cheeseburger. You know, I've got a really good chef stood in the kitchen twiddling his thumbs. Next door, they've got customers sat in their bar, drinking drinks, spending money. I estimate between 500 and 1,000 euros a week lost revenue by not doing the trade in the daytimes.
So, to stay competitive with the other 2,000 bars and restaurants, Dave's put 2 and 2 together.
At the end of the day, if you go on holiday to Spain, you want to be sat in the sun. So, the plan is to take the roof off, which is it's a really expensive job. But the gamble is that I'll get customers in the daytime as well.
And with a quote of $7 grand for the job, it's a big gamble.
Stage 2 for the London bar. Rip the roof off. It better work. What everyone wants, a bit of sun.
But we're not just a nation of sun worshippers, we're dog lovers too. Hundreds of expats bring their cuddly companions to live with them in Benidorm.
See a lot of dogs out here in Spain that come from the UK.
I seen a lady yesterday with a little dog in a push tray. You know, it was lovely. It was really, really nice.
We love our dogs. We couldn't really have come out here for the winter without them.
Another British dog lover is grandma of 3, Linda from Essex. After getting divorced and leaving her job in finance, she moved to Benidorm.
I moved over just over 7 years ago. I wanted a new life. I came here for 6 weeks and I loved it. So when I got my first finca, I needed a companion. So I went to the local dog pound, La Nucía, and I saw Bliss, my bichon, fell in love with her and brought her home. She'd do anything, she's my girl. Okay. But what I saw in this pound broke my heart. There was like 30, 40 dogs in one kennel. It just breaks your heart. I stopped now because I do get upset. No, really. I can't change the pounds and I can't change the Pereiras, but I can do my bit to help some of these dogs here in Spain.
She decided to set up the charity for the love of cats and dogs to help pets badly treated by both the Spanish and the Brits.
I will say that the Brits are a lot to blame. They go back to England and they leave their dogs behind. If they can't afford it, phone me. I can work something out for you. I have a pension and I live on that. And the dogs in my care, for the most part, I pay for. For special cases, then the charity pay for that. I can have up to 25 dogs here at any one time. You can't help them all, but we help as many as we can.
And she helps at all hours too. It's 11 p.m. and Linda is still up, awaiting the arrival of a dog collected today from a Spanish Pereira, or dog pound.
I've rescued a dog that is about to give birth any day. Had you had the puppies in the Pereira, they would have killed them at birth. I can't let that happen, so she's coming to me today.
With around 140,000 dogs abandoned in Spain each year, the work of transporters like Stefan and his wife Lauren is vital.
Everything all right?
Yes, that's fine. Paperwork, hope you're ready for her because she's quite a big belly. So I think she's got a few pups in there.
Oh, wow.
Meet Linda's latest guest, a pregnant dog called...
This is cage 26. That's the cage she was in, and they don't give them names in the Pereira.
Stefan also rescued a batch of puppies that would otherwise have been put down.
There was literally seconds from being put to sleep. The vet were there with the needle and everything ready.
No. It just breaks my heart that they do this.
Yeah. This is the reality it is in Spain, to be honest. You know, every council pound you go to, it's just, there's dogs there with the same fate.
You're safe now, come on. Good girlie.
Cage 26 was discarded on the roadside after she became pregnant.
Muy bien. Muy bien. Well, this is my maternity suite. It's a room specially for pregnant mums to have their babies. Nobody's going to want to adopt a pregnant dog, so people like me give them chances. Good girl, good girl.
Coming up, a new set of skippers for the Showboat.
I'll put every cent I have into this, everything.
To make it our dream.
And it's temperature-taking time with Linda.
I'm not going to keep sticking the thermometer up her bum.
But it's easy. It's actually a slowly thing.
For most Brits in Benidorm, it's just fun, fun, fun.
Fun. Everyone just wants to live, laugh and have fun.
But for the Brits running Benidorm businesses, it's all work, work, work.
The honest truth about owning a bar in Spain is it's really hard work. You have to be here from 10 in the morning until you close at 2 in the morning. You've got to be nice to everybody. You've got to smile, because at the end of the day, your customers are your wages.
Something British couple Mick and Karen found out when they bought a cabaret bar called the Showboat last year.
Running a business was a hectic, full-on job. I think if I'd have knew then what I knew at the beginning, possibly would not have got into that kind of size of business, to be truthful.
They had a tough handover with former owner Wayne.
Karen, can you go and clear blue 7 for me, please? Different routine to when I was here, but we're getting there.
And a year on, they've just made a big decision. They're quitting.
The whole year we run the Showboat, I never had a single day off.
We came out here for an easier life, and it was probably as much as we loved it, but it was full on.
But knowing what they know hasn't stopped them selling the place to Mick's own brother, Gary, and his fiancée, Diane.
I can't get used to opening this alarm yet.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. I still don't even know what key's what at the moment.
Diane has lived in Benidorm for 10 years and works in the travel industry. She and former transport manager Gary got together a year ago when he was over on holiday. They fell in love and Gary had a big decision to make.
It was sort of like, stay there or come here. Yeah, career or love, yeah. I chose love.
But love doesn't pay the bills.
Diane came up with this crazy idea of buying a business.
I said, I've got a really good idea. You sitting there? And he's like, yeah. I said, how do you fancy buying the Showboat?
Yeah.
He was like, what?
It's because I've never run a bar or restaurant or anything like that before. So, yeah, of course I was very nervous.
And to add to the gamble of being first-time business owners, they've gone and chucked all their savings into the mix as well.
I'll put every cent I have into this, everything. I mean, we both put all our money into it.
To make it our dream.
But dreams take more than cash. A month of hard work has gone into getting the place just right for Friday's opening party.
I want to bring it back to how it was when Wayne first opened it. Toilets have been renovated totally. All the light bulbs have all been changed. All the new umbrellas go up on Friday. Ready for Friday night, obviously.
And the final piece of the puzzle is the new sign, and Diane's folks have turned up for the big moment.
Oh, it looks nice, doesn't it? That's made me feel all tearful. I brought lumps in my throat. It's a nice feeling now that we actually designed that, you know. I know, it's still colours. We still went through lots of drawings to get there.
Did you really get any sign at Caravan?
Not at all.
He did pick through, I let him pick 3 pictures out, but they were all wrong.
I was allowed to pick 3 pictures out, but none of them were allowed.
Signs up, just 24 hours until opening night.
I know I won't sleep tonight. I know I won't. I'm going to be up at the crack of dawn.
Doors open at 7:30, so we've got so much to do, like. Roll on tomorrow, that's all I say. Bring on tomorrow night.
At Linda's dog charity, Spanish vet Natalia is here to give the pregnant rescue dog, now named Flora, the once-over.
Flora, Flora. We're now examining Flora to see when we think the puppies will be born, if everything's all right.
Yo creo que le quedan 6 días o así, 5-6 days.
But there's an interesting way to know for sure.
The day they have the babies, the body temperature is low, one
I'm
degree.
not going to keep sticking a thermometer up her bum.
Pero it's easy, it's así, slowly, slowly. Ding.
I know, I have one, I have done
37,
it.
you know, maybe.
36,
Today is the day.
I didn't think it was going to be today or tomorrow
No,
because
no,
they're not
no.
low enough yet.
No, not today or tomorrow, but maybe this weekend.
Normally, Linda would be really happy a litter of puppies were on the way, but...
Well, it's a bit inconvenient because I've got a singles weekend this weekend. I've joined a social group and they're all coming to Benidorm for the weekend.
Maybe and run. I hope. You enjoy.
I hope it's
Monday or Tuesday.
Monday, because
Yes,
Sunday
sí.
I'm going to have a hangover. That much I know. But oh no,
Es joven esta
if
perrita.
they're due Saturday, then I don't go. You know.
Flori.
The dogs come first always, so.
Although donations from generous Brits help the charity afford its medical bills, Linda says she often dips into her own pocket to provide things like this safe area for new arrivals like Flora.
I had the kennels put in because I needed an area to segregate new dogs. They stay here until I know they're perfectly clear, and then I introduce them to the rest of the dogs. Good girl. When she's in here, she's got all this to run around in, beds to sleep in, food and water. She's probably not had that for a long time.
While he waits for his new sun terrace to be built, bar owner Dave has roped in his mate Andy to road test a new idea to pull in much-needed trade.
Bring it on.
An eating challenge.
Oh, my God. You've got to eat everything on your plate, no one can help you, and it's got to be done in 45 minutes.
So, scoff the lot and ye shall pay not. First up, the €15 Tower of London burger. 3 burgers with layers of cheese, bacon, pineapple, egg and onion rings.
God, I forgot it's got chicken burgers as well.
Oh, yeah, and 2 chicken burgers with a side of chips. Oof.
That was a bit good. Oh, nice.
Next up, Big Ben's €14 bigger breakfast. 4 sausage, bacon, eggs and toast. 2 black pudding and hash browns, and loads of beans, mushrooms and tomato. I reckon I could give that a go.
This is definitely the biggest breakfast in Benidorm now. Do you think you get it?
I reckon someone will do it. I just don't know if it'll be today.
There's a jam for your toast.
I might do later.
Only 5 minutes in and Dave's struggling.
Jesus, I'm never going to do this.
15 minutes gone and...
Meat sweats.
Andy, struggling?
Carl, have you got any jam?
I'd say not.
Is this where the crowd gets behind you? Andy, Andy, Andy. I actually want some people to win, you know what I mean? Because if people can complete the challenge, then more people have a try, you know what I mean? I don't want it to be undoable.
Well, it is for one of you.
That's me. I'm done.
You have done well.
Is that it? The last bit?
Yeah, last bit. Come on. And that.
And that.
Just a quick slice of toast and jam to really rub it in, and Andy's done.
there you go, that is proof. The chef challenge is doable if you're a monster of a man from Wolverhampton.
Well done, Andy.
Officially the first person to complete the challenge.
They can never take that away from you, Andy. Be proud for Wolverhampton, for England. Sorry, got a bit carried away there.
Loser.
Despite the debauchery, Dave gets what the business needs, a winner.
At least it proves it can be done now. If I get too many people completing it, I'll take that one off the menu.
Over at Linda's, rescue dog Flora is back from a pregnancy scan at the vet's.
We're going to give her some nice breakfast because she didn't have any this morning. We're going to be having 7 puppies the weekend. Hallelujah. I'm excited. I love puppies. It's hard work. You know, I did say no more puppies. I said this last year.
But moments after eating some food, Flora takes a funny turn. She's suddenly shaking uncontrollably.
Okay. Oh, I'm here.
With 7 unborn puppies' lives at stake, Linda makes an emergency call to Natalia, the vet.
Natalia, they've just brought Flora back, but I think she's having a fit, a seizure. She came out all shaking and she's fell on the side all shaking and shaking.
Natalia knows a fit can be fatal. She keeps Linda on the line until the shaking stops.
She's quiet now. She's stopped shaking now, but she's just lying on the floor. Okay, gracias, Natalia, gracias, bye. I think she's had a fit. Her gums are very white. What brought all that on then, eh? Good. I worry for the dog. I worry what's going to happen. You know, she's got these babies and... Oh, she seems to be OK now. Back to the beef, which is good. Muy bien. She seems OK at the minute.
The expert advice is water, shade and constant monitoring. But it's just all in a day's work for Linda.
Good girl.
It's the day of the official opening party of the Showboat in central Benidorm.
Just got to put a bit of extra spark in it tonight. We don't want nothing going wrong.
Gary's been left in charge of getting the place shipshape, while fiancée and business partner Diane is at her day job.
I never thought I'd be doing this in my life. Mopping floors.
Gary's never run a business before either, and it's been an eye-opener.
Until you actually start seeing the costs coming in, you don't realise how much it actually does cost to run a place like this. But we're getting there, enjoying it, and I'm learning. I think even if I'd looked into it before we took it over, yeah, I'd still do it, but it gives you more to think about.
And he's got even more on his mind today, as all the preparation, well, supervision, is up to Gary alone.
Let's hope we sell what we've got ordered.
And that's the usual plan.
Coffee, please.
Diane and Gary have given the place an overhaul, but they've not changed one bit of the engine room. First on the team sheet, restaurant manager Lisa from Skegness.
Who needs a coffee maker when you got Lisa?
Yeah, thanks for that, yeah. All you want me for is my coffee.
Best coffee in town. No, Lisa runs most of the restaurant. She's been here from day one, so she knows the score.
Keep getting sold with the business.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. You don't get rid of experienced staff, do you? If they're happy, we're happy.
And another part of the furniture who's happy is Stella Artois, or Steve to his friends.
Everything seems to be going quite well at the moment. They're sprucing the place up because it is looking a bit tired.
With the entertainment sorted and his coffee quaffed, Gary has one big job left: supervise the decorations.
Not saying obviously we do normally, but because it's our welcome night, we're having a bit more pizzazz outside. So 2 balloon towers outside, and she's going to do about 100 or so helium balloons, which will be floating up around the ceiling. Good idea, one of Diane's bright ideas.
Well, here's hoping she appreciates all your hard work, Gary. Down the road at Dave's Bar, it's pool night, another newly cooked-up event designed to guarantee plenty of cash in the till. But tonight, takings are the last thing he's worried about.
So, you know, me and Claire have split up.
I heard about it, mate, before it started, but, you know, sad to hear.
You know, you never know what's going to happen, but the way it is at the moment, that's it. We've both tried. We both put the effort in, and we just don't get on. It's, yeah, we're just different personalities. We've had our ups and downs, you know what I mean? But to be honest, I really thought we'd sort it, but cheers, George. Thanks for listening.
For both parents, the impact on 3-year-old son Jamie is the main concern.
I never wanted to be a part-time dad. I'm very lucky in the fact that she will never take him away from me. So, you know, I will have contact with him as much as I want. And as long as Jamie's all right, I'm perfectly happy. Well, perfectly gutted, but I'll make do.
With big and expensive plans ahead, a breakup is the last thing Dave needs.
I've lost a lot of my motivation, but I've still got a son at the end of the day, and I've still got responsibilities, and my bills have doubled because I've got to get a second house now.
But you can't keep him down for long.
6'7", from England. I'm a small business owner. My favourite colour's purple. I like walks in the park and slow romantic dinners up a mountain.
Former Q, ladies. Coming up, a lovely litter for Linda.
Oh, the puppies. It's just wonderful.
And campside garden glitz from these 2 bargain Brits.
It would look lovely if I put a chandelier here.
On the outskirts of Benidorm, rescue dog Flora has finally given birth, and Linda's colleague Priscilla has come over to meet the puppies for the first time.
Oh, the puppies. Nothing better than puppy breath. Clever, clever girl.
She is a clever girl.
I get in kisses. Oh. Oh.
They think your nose is a nipple, Priscilla.
Yes, I know. It's a big nose. There, go see Mummy.
You know, I've got this puppy on my shoulder and I've got goosebumps all up my legs. It's just wonderful. It's a bit like when I helped my grandson for the first time.
Flora's litter of 7 arrived a couple of days ago.
On the Friday night, I knew the birth was imminent. I put the bed in the spare bedroom and I slept in there with her all night. Well, Saturday morning, I got up, nothing. I was going out that night. I just can't get my dress, iron my dress. I couldn't have been gone 4 minutes, came back, there's a puppy in the bed. You know, sometimes you can wait 2 hours in between puppies. But we just sat there and they was just popping out. She's only got 5 nipples, Priscilla. Don't overload her with puppies.
Only 5?
Yeah.
This is just the beginning of 8 to 10 weeks of hard work.
And that's when the fun begins, the pooing and the peeing and the chewing and the... Oh, you're a vocal one, are you? You're going to be vocal, are you?
Seeing these little cuties up close brings home the importance of the work Linda and Priscilla do.
How could you drown it? How could you strangle it? How could you kill it? How could you?
Only a mile from Benidorm's boozy beaches, thousands of more sedate Brits have left rainy old Blighty for a new life on a caravan site.
It's home from home, and you've got lots of friends around you, and you feel so safe.
Across the 9 major sites, a whole community of Brits are pulling up their movable mansions and zhuzhing up their cosy canvas coverings.
When we go to bed, you see, we've got this big screen, telly.
Flushing loo. I couldn't stand not having one.
A lot of people would ask what these are for, and it's really to keep the flies out.
2 months ago, retired couple Essex girl Susie and her Scouser husband Waller were inspired by a certain TV show to move 1,200 miles for a new life here in a 14-grand caravan on Villamar.
I was thinking of hiring a villa.
And that's not what I wanted. There, once you shut the door, you're not speaking to anyone else. And what I like about here is everyone just talks to you the whole time.
Yes.
And that's the reason that really we fell in love with it.
Where everyone introduced themselves, it just made you feel like it was
Yeah,
really
the
a good
lady
place to be.
opposite got us a bottle of wine and this, which I was really impressed with.
Susie wanted a replica of her home in Essex. Step up former design engineer Waller.
We've been married for 35 years.
It's true. So far, so good.
He does what I say and does it, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do this? And then he goes, what job am I supposed to be doing first?
And these 2 DIYers have got some ambitious plans.
We've been here for 2 months and we've started everywhere. So first of all, we've done the floor, because the floor was just a little bit wonky and it just drove me mad. So we've straightened up the floor. And then we've put in this panelling here, because that was the original panelling, so we've changed the colouring.
I'm going to put a shower in here.
This kitchen is all changing. This is all coming out. I think it's a bit ickly-pickly, but it's been really good, hasn't it? The work that he's done so far is fantastic.
The one almost completed job is their crowning glory, the garden.
We added in the plants, and it has come together really well.
For about 4,000, I think you get, you know, something
You've got
nice
proper
as this.
outdoor living, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked nice when it's done.
A bit like everything else. But with a former Essex party planner in charge, it's not finished until the fancy final touch.
And I'm in the middle of making a chandelier, which I think would look lovely if I put a chandelier here. The Essex mentality is known for the bling, the best, the makeup, the hair, all of that. And unfortunately, that's what we do. The more bling, the better.
That's another job to add to the list. And with a campsite full of friendly faces, they're easily distracted.
It just looks absolutely fabulous.
And who designed it already?
Me. But it looks great, it does. Yeah.
Eddie took us to a garden centre. And what did you do when you went round, Eddie?
I was like a kid in a sweet shop.
Yeah.
All I could see was massive big trees, and I was going, oh, yes. Oh, you've got to have that. You've got to have that. You've got to have that.
It's a really lovely garden. I'm really pleased with it.
See you, folks.
But there's no rest for the blingers. Right, Waller, you better get back to work. On the outskirts of town, Dave is seeing his first potential new home since splitting with Claire.
How are you? You good?
Yeah.
I went for a handshake then. We were kisses over here, aren't we?
Local Spanish estate agent, Elena, has found a bargain dream family home for Dave.
This is a big terrace.
What do you mean?
Where you can see all Benidorm, all the mountains.
Oh, you get to see how big the garden is from up here, don't you?
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Also, you have a space in here for kids.
The home ticks every box. Play area for Jamie, a mini orchard, living room with wood panelling.
Big TV there.
More wood in the old-fashioned kitchen.
No, it's just ideal, isn't it?
3 bedrooms.
It's got the mosquito nets as well. God, it's even a home for me, that one.
And 3 not quite Dave-sized bathrooms.
God, it's very narrow. It's that old, it's actually quite cool. It's just really, really bad that I like it. Have my taste that bad?
Yeah, it really is.
I'm seeing pool table over there, big TV there, comfy sofa there. That'll do.
And a space for your kid, I guess.
Yeah, he'll fit in somewhere. It's big enough room.
Just minutes in and Dave's feeling right at home.
I'm just loving these.
You like these chairs?
Oh, did you hear that creak? I could definitely picture myself, maybe not on this chair. I think I may have to buy a new rattan top for the rocking chair. That's right, luckily they're easily repaired.
Oh, Dave. Next up, the pièce de résistance, a private pool.
Oh, I could quite happily just jump in there right now. This is like a dream for me because I've always wanted a pool for Jamie, so yeah, he can learn how to swim, be safe. It's absolutely perfect. In the UK, some of the places have swimming pools, which I just think is hilarious because you get to use them for about 3 days of the year.
All right, Dave. I think we have a winner. For €1,100 a month for a place this size in high season, he's got a bargain of sorts.
The whole time I've been here, my dream was to get myself a villa with its own pool. So it's a little bit more than I can afford. Yeah, I'll just cut back.
Yeah, quite a bit. Back at Linda's house, rescue dog Flora is now happily part of the pack and her puppies are flourishing.
So handsome, aren't they? I'm hoping today someone's going to fall in love with some of them.
Today, Linda's throwing a doggy adoption party for some carefully vetted, dog-loving expats.
Hopefully we can get a few puppies rehomed from it, but if not, hey, we've got plenty of wine, plenty of beer, plenty of sangria and plenty of vodka in.
That's the spirit. Outside, all the guests are loving the new puppies.
Hello, baby. Oh, she's gorgeous. Eh? She's adorable, isn't she? Yeah, she is. You're gorgeous.
And it's not long before one is claimed by Sue, a Benidorm veteran of 10 years.
That one's gorgeous. Your one.
She is. I am adopting this little lady, and her name will be Anya. Oh, I'm loving her to bits. Absolutely loving her. Can't wait to take her home. When can I pick her?
Well, she's having her second injection, not tomorrow, but the Saturday after.
Right.
So you can come and get her any time after that.
Friends of the charity, Wayne and Des, have also turned up.
We got one of our dogs, Rocco, from Scylla and Linda, so we always try and support when we can do.
And it seems Des wants to make it too.
She's cute, but no. I'm standing my ground.
Go on, give him them puppy dog eyes. Give him... I will.
I'm not even looking. That dog is not coming down with me. I've got one wafers straight here. I'm not having another one. No. Right, put it back.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
There you are. There you go. You've got a new home, dog.
There you are.
Can you find him a new home as well?
There's another one there.
No.
In the end, just one puppy was adopted, and after her jabs, Enya has settled into campsite living with Sue and Luna the lab.
I was just glad to be able to rescue one of them. I mean, I love my dogs anyway, and everybody knows I do, and they get spoiled. I would take them all if I could.
But don't worry, the other 6 were all rehomed in the UK. It's a happy end for them, but what about Flora?
Well, Flora hasn't got a home yet, but she will, because she is a super little dog. And to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't be worried if I didn't home her. She fits in, so if I don't home her, it's not a big deal.
I'll take her. It's the opening night for the revamped Showboat, but on arrival, Diane is not best pleased with Gary's preparations.
They should have already been done, not left till now. Just over there. Just arrived. There's dirty ashtrays on the bar and glasses from last night, which should have been taken care of today.
I'd just keep quiet, Gary.
Right, I can see the balloons are all in the wrong place. These balloons stay here. These are going to affect the artists when they go on stage. They have to be at the other end here. At this ceiling, these have to be. All these chairs have got to come down as well. These should all be down, and they're not. Open the door for us, Gal, and then we can get these out.
Just keep walking, Gary. Every boat needs a captain, and this one's got a sergeant major.
This is all part of the party, preparation, and I do everything properly. That's what I'm known for to my friends. They call me the Chief Master Chief because I'm always organising things.
Everything's got to be just right. If it's not just right, then...
Start again.
Start again, that's right.
That's right, Gary.
No, the arch is not really working. It is just because of wind. When the wind doesn't go, it's fine. I might have to just take these off, I think.
Quick, Gary, run! Inside, and Diane's found another problem.
Oh, this should have been out earlier. Makes Diane not a happy girl.
You all right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not all right, because these should have all been done this afternoon.
Do you want me to do something?
No, just didn't expect you to come here doing toilet things at minutes away.
Well, I would have done it if I was tired up.
Gary, shush.
The funny thing is, getting all these plates ready, I don't know how many people are coming. I just don't know how many people are coming. I'm just going to leave them out for now.
But to add to the first night nerves, original owners Wayne and Des are on their way. These two are busy bees. But it's not as big a worry as finding out your bar manager's gone missing.
I don't know where he's gone.
A quick search, and owner Dave Dennis finds him at the bar next door.
I turn around, you next door having a vodka.
Yeah, what, 5 minutes?
No, you're working. You're working. I'm not even working today.
I come, like, everybody else gets to go outside, like, 5 minutes and chill out for 5 minutes.
They don't go next door and have a vodka. Do you know what? Go home.
Go out, cigarettes.
Go on, go home. Go home. Go on, I'm sick of you. I've had enough. Go on, go. What the hell? Seriously? Just sat there at the bar. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, well, the other staff get to nip off and have a fag break or whatever. A fag break, yeah. You don't go next door and have a vodka break. The mind boggles. One of the downsides about being over here, I mean, there is too much temptation, but just people just drive me insane, just can't get the staff over here because it's party central.
Dave, I'm working more hours than anybody here.
Well, you're not now. You have as much time off as you want. You have to graft over here, you have to. And if you work hard, you do well. If you don't, you go home. Leave your bar keys.
Dave's decision has some major repercussions, plus an awkward call to his ex, Claire.
I don't know what we're going to do. Well, it is unattended now. I've sent him home. Well, you just have to close. You have to close. You're going to have to, Claire. You've got no option. Unless you can find someone else to come in and work between now and then. I'm going to close the bar now. Sorry.
With a £7,000 terrace refit and an extra €1,100 a month rent to find, Dave is stretched to the limit.
One quiet month, one burst water pipe or whatever, and I'm screwed. Absolutely, that's it. Done. Game over. I need a drink. Not a vodka.
Coming up, a Caravan kitchen catastrophe.
How much longer is this all going to take? It's getting on my nerves now.
And top tips to be bargain Brits.
Toast to all of us. Champagne taste on a lemonade income.
At the Showboat, it's Diane and Gary's big opening night, but it's an hour in and the turnout is pretty thin.
I would have liked more people here at this time, but they're not. But they'll be here later. I hope it's going to be full because we've got quite a lot of food coming out later. Otherwise, it's going to be wasted. Otherwise, I'm going to get really fat.
And to add to the stress, original owners Wayne and Des are back for the first time in 10 months.
Oh, here he is.
Darling!
Oh, don't you make me cry.
The new queen. Mwah!
Oh,
This place has
thank
been
you
missing
so
a
much.
queen for so long, darling.
Oh.
Congratulations. Mwah.
Thank you so much.
I've been so excited and so
I know, I'm
nervous,
back.
and I'm thinking,
It's good to see you here.
oh, give over.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, it's looking fresh, isn't it? And the staff are looking smart, which
Oh, they're-
is key, isn't it?
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
lovely.
And I've no doubt you're not afraid to be the boss.
No,
That's key, isn't it?
No.
That's right, she's the Chief Master Chief.
Cheers, and thank you for coming. Oh.
So what does Wayne really think?
They've changed the signs, which I'm really happy about. They've got the energy, they've got the smiles, and they've got the get up and go. And already I can see big changes in the place, which makes me really quite happy, actually.
And it's not just Wayne who's happy, it's full steam ahead at the party.
I bet your parents said to you as a child, have you seen the back of your neck?
There's a full house, and they look like they've dropped anchor for the night.
Tonight is a total success for me. A total success, as far as I'm concerned.
Future, well, it can only get better.
This time, next year, we'll be millionaires.
I'm sure I've heard that somewhere before. After a tough month, things are looking brighter for Dave. He buried the hatchet and rehired his old bar manager, and the new sun terrace is open.
We've took the roof off, so there's still a few things to finish, but overall I'm really happy with it. It feels massive. I mean, the builder's done a good job. I've got to wait for him to come back just to finish off these little snaggy bits, and then it's all good to go.
And it's all go 2 miles away at Dave's new home. It's moving day for him and his 3-year-old son, Jamie.
So you're going to help Daddy? Yeah.
Thank you.
Come on. Right, can you take that in your bedroom?
My big bedroom, yeah?
Happy enough? You can jump on the bed?
Yeah.
Yeah?
For the foreseeable, Jamie will split his time between his mum's place and here.
I think this is what they call the definition of living the dream. Obviously, I keep trying new things and trying to make the business better because I have got my son and I want him to be able to live in the sun. I don't want to go back to the UK. Yeah, so you've got to keep on fighting and try and keep a smile on my face and I cry when I'm in the privacy of my own bedroom. No, I don't really.
Back at Camping Villamar, and gardening guru Eddie and his wife Roz are spending their retirement in their
lovely little garden of paradise.
After leaving the Northwest 4 months ago, these two spent a chunk of their savings on a caravan, and the result was life-changing.
I would say since we've moved here, we've met more people than in our whole lives.
Life is here is so much nicer than back in England.
I was sitting at home every day, watch Jeremy Kyle, it's raining outside, and look at the life you can lead now. It's just fantastic.
Now he spends his life watering the plants.
Eddie's become quite the Costa cultivator.
I'm not a gardener. I just look at plants and go, oh, that looks nice. If you look at this lemon tree, there's the real lemons, but they haven't really come to the fore yet. So I just went and bought some lemons and stuck them in. So every time they rot off, I just put another lemon on. Just look at that. Come on. You can't buy that in England. Well, you can, but it costs you a lot of money. We spent about €2,000 on plants. I'd say it's about £1,500. Now, this is our lounge, so you could pay that for a carpet or whatever. To us, it's not expensive.
But it's not just the plants they love about their secluded patio paradise.
Just over here is where you do the topless sunbathing, but I need a sign outside to say boobies out, because people just like walk up and their head pops round the corner and go, hi. Ooh, it's very embarrassing.
Put a shower in now for the summer when it's really hot, because at the moment I think it's about 37, 38 degrees.
Go on, drink, get wet, go on.
Oh, no! I can't believe I've just done that.
But it's no laughing matter for their friends Susie and Waller. Today, they're 3 months in and still pimping out their awesome awning with a new €1,500 kitchen.
Oh, for God's sake, how much longer is this all going to take? It's been weeks on this. It's getting on my nerves now.
You'll be able to cook out here this time next week.
This time next week?
Seriously?
This time next year, I'll be a millionaire.
Not you as well.
When people say to him, how's it going? He goes, oh, yeah, nearly done. It's not nearly done. We haven't even started in the bedroom or the hallway or the kitchen yet. So, I mean, the
but
bathroom.
what I mean is, it's not like we're at it all the time because we go out, don't we?
Yeah, we do go out.
If I was doing it like a proper builder or something all the time, it'd be done ages ago.
With temperatures rising, tempers are fraying.
Well, you tighten it up because it's a bit annoying.
No.
I have got it right. Here, look, I've copied the picture.
There's a screw each side.
No, because you've got to look for that and that. And I've done it. Give me mine over. Give me mine over. Right, look. That has got them 2 bits there, and that has got that bit there, so I'm correct.
You've got to move the whole thing down.
Oh, OK, yeah, I admit that. I've got that bit wrong. I'm going in the fan, I'm hot. I'm drained now. We've been in here for days on end. I'm really drained.
I'd say you probably need a break. Luckily, Eddie and Roz are throwing a perfectly timed bargain Brit-style party.
Picking up every petal that bloody drops on the floor. It's not allowed to settle.
Well, I've got guests coming, I can't have leaves everywhere.
We found a lovely bottle of wine and it's €1 for a litre. So much cheaper to drink here.
But there's no expense spared on the buffet.
Crisps, nuts, and if I've got a bit of cheese and some tuck biscuits. Really extravagant.
Well, it'd do for me. With a patio full of guests downing cheap plonk, Susie and Waller's kitchen nightmare is soon a distant memory.
A little toast.
A toast to all of us, to cheap living, fun living, champagne taste on a lemonade income.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that, yeah.
Cheers.
Next time on Bargain-Loving Brits in the Sun, Linda's desperate dash to a dog in distress.
She's absolutely terrified. Look at her poor thing.
Mucky mayhem at the mud baths.
I'm sick. In future, do not give me any surprises.
And curious campsite cohabiting.
A gentleman come past and said, excuse me, could you tell me what you keep in there? I said, the wife.